Hey Mewtwo Mitherers, welcome back to Pokemon Stadium. My name is Andy, broadcasting under my sensational pseudonym, The Uncommentator. This is the finale of the series, so 40th and final episode of Pokemon Stadium. So we've got one Pokemon to knock out, and once we've done that, we've completed Pokemon Stadium only using the rental Pokemon. And that Pokemon that we've got is floating in the sky, surrounded by the spinning Magneton. And if you don't know what it is, there's a clue in the top right-hand corner of the screen, just to give it just a really good away. So, let's dive straight in. As it comes charging towards the screen, we pick the team that's going to hopefully, well it will, take down the Maleficent Mewtwo. Is Maleficent a word? Or is it just a Disney character or whatever it is? I've no idea. Don't know anything about films or Disney, so yeah, move on. Right. One thing I will say as well, this is the second time in the series we're going to battle Mewtwo. It's also the second time in the series that I've changed my team from the team that I used in my practice run. So when I did this battle in my practice run, I just basically spammed Oko moves till one hit. So I think it was not Crabhammer, it was Crabhammer's not an Oko move. Guillotine, that was it. Guillotine with Kingler. The one that finally hit and knocked it out. So I've changed strategy a little bit here. So I'm going to try something that I genuinely haven't tried before. So I've not practiced with this team. So I'm going to try for a big finish, but I don't know if it's going to work. So let's see. Last but not least, we'll have Mew. Let's go. Now, if I know Mew was available on this battle, I wouldn't have picked it on the round 2 Prime Cup Great Ball Division, I think it was when I picked it. This would be Mew's only appearance. But anyway. That doesn't matter. What does matter is we need to pick the right Pokemon first, and that is Abra. So then after Abra, it really doesn't matter the order, as long as we send them out in the right order. Let's go. Now, I haven't introduced the team like I normally would on other episodes. That's only because I want to try and maintain a minor element of surprise as to what I'm trying to do. But I think it's fairly obvious. But, yeah, I won't explain it. We'll let the plan unfold. Okay, Abra, you have one job, my friend, and that's to hit this Thunder Wave. And then once you've done that, your work here is done. Now this Mewtwo has 3 of the 4 moves the same as it had on round 1. So the only difference is instead of, I don't know if it's got Ice Beam or Blizzard on round 1, but it's got one of them. And instead of that, on round 2, it's got Amnesia. Everything else, the other 3 moves are the same. And so it's got Rest like in round 1. So because of that, I'm not going to do any damage to it. Because I don't want it to use Rest, and then once it uses Rest, it won't be paralysed, then we'll start outspeeding me. So I'm going to go for Thunder Wave again. And just hope it breaks through paralysis and knocks me out. So as I said, Abra doesn't need to do anything now. Okay, so that'll knock me out. Which is fine. 2 critical hits in a row. Hopefully that trend will stop. Okay, so next up we are going to use the Mew. Yeah, I haven't tried this team, but when I thought of the strategy that I wanted to try here, I just basically went through all the rentals and selected the ones that had the moves that I needed. I mean, there were a few others, but these were the ones I've obviously gone with. Right. So based on what I just said, we're going to be flashing. Mew versus Mewtwo. How amusing. There we go. So if we can hit 6 of these, that'd be great. There's the Amnesia. Just while I'm doing this, I just want to say a couple of things. So, first of all, if anyone's watched any video in the series, a big thank you. If you've liked and shared any of them, again, a big thank you. Any support is really grateful. If you can't leave comments on videos, this one included, and you want to, that's not my fault. I haven't disabled them, but there's not a lot I can do about it for now. Hopefully it'll get resolved at some point. Hopefully it does as well, because I'm going to talk about something at the end. So once I've knocked this Mewtwo out, which I'm pretty confident I will do eventually, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. And I'd like other people to comment and tell me what they think and give their opinions. So I've got a bit of a finale lined up just while the closing credits are rolling. But we'll worry about that when we get there. But yeah, I just want to say, yeah, main thing I want to say is a big thank. Any support that you've given me through liking, sharing, or even just watching any video I'm really grateful. Hopefully you've enjoyed them and found them moderately entertaining, as well as informative. If it's helped you complete this game, or if you just enjoy, even if you've completed the game, and want to see another way of doing it. I mean, I quite like doing that. I find watching video games get completed entertaining. So hopefully you do as well. Right, how many flashes are we? Is that 3? Right, there goes Mew. Hoping for a little bit more accuracy drops, but didn't enough there. I think we had 3 accuracy drops, haven't we? So now we'll go to Jolteon. I was hoping to save Jolteon, actually. I didn't really want to send it out here, but hey-ho. Okay, Sand Attack. If you could be fully paralysed, that would help. Just to guarantee. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it just guarantees the next Sand Attack. So I think we've got I think 2 more Sand Attacks and we're good. I'm glad I picked Jolteon for this battle, because if it wasn't, I feel like if it wasn't for Jolteon, I wouldn't even be doing this fight if anyone's seen the last episode. Also, this is the only battle in the guide, the official Nintendo 64 strategy guide, where Oak actually specifies a round 1 and a round 2 team. He's also got a round 2 description of the battle, which is nice. So, Oak's team for round 2 is Electrode, Snorlax, Zapdos, Alakazam, Golem, and Gengar. Now, I'm Gengar's biggest fan. Well, I'm probably not, but you know what I mean. I'm Gengar's biggest fan, and I cannot make a case for picking Gengar here. I can only assume it's to maybe confuse it, but I'm not quite sure that's really that necessary. I can't remember now. I'll go Sand Attack again, just in case, but I think the accuracy is as low as it can go. Yeah, so that's the team on round 2. Also, this is what Oak says. Yeah, there we go. This is also what Oak says about the round 2 battle. Actually, I'll just wait to see if this hits first. There we go. Right. I'm actually going to save Jolteon, so I'm going to switch. I'm going to take a bit of a gamble. And I'm going to switch to Muck. Yep, so Muck. So this is what Oak says about the battle. Nothing can prepare you for round 2. Even if you have survived the fight in the first round, Mewtwo will now be even harder to defeat than before. However, in the end, everyone will find his master. I mean, that's a really interesting thing to say, because he's kind of well, he's not intimating. He's basically saying, if you survive round 1, well, you must have survived round 1, because you can't face this Mewtwo without defeating him in round 1, because you can't get to the round 2 battles. But I mean, nothing Oak said up to this point has made any sense. So why is he starting now? Okay, Muck. There we go. Right, we need to hit 3 Screeches. That's one of them. When I said earlier we needed to hit 4 moves, it was Thunder Wave and 3 Screeches. I mean, the accuracy drops were just not a bonus. Okay, Screech again. Because the defense greatly drops, you'll need to get 3 to get it as low as it can go. Come on, Muck. Not that it really matters, I think, at this stage. Yeah, there we go. So as long as Persian doesn't miss this Screech, then we've got the setup as we need it. Thanks, Muck. Thanks for mucking in like the rest of the team. Okay, Persian. I think we can all see where this is going, but I genuinely don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm interested to know. I suspect it won't, because I suspect the game's set up for this not to work. But because it's a bit of a spoil sport. But we'll see when we get there. I nearly went for Bite then, which would have been disastrous. Screech. Right, come on, just one more. There we go. So the defense is as low as it can go. The accuracy is as low as it can go. I kind of hope this hits in a weird way. There we go. Thank you. Saves a bit of time. So here we go. Right, if you're watching this with friends or family members or somebody else, then place a bet now. Place a wager, and if you're not, if you aren't, then you can still have a little gamble with yourself. Will this Twin Needle knock out this Mewtwo? bear in mind the defense is as low as it can go, and we're super effective. So will it one-shot it? That's what I've been setting up. I genuinely haven't tried this before, so I don't know if it's going to work. I suspect it won't, but that's maybe me being negative. But like I said, I think the game will be set up for this not to knock out. Now, if we get a critical hit, it definitely won't knock it out. We need no critical hit. Twin Needle. Let's go. Will it knock it out? It's 100% accurate as far as I'm aware, so it won't miss. No, no critical hit. Will it go all the way? Oh, not even close. Not even close. I thought it was going to get out to about 30. There we go, it's missed. We've won anyway, so it doesn't matter. The reason why I wanted to save Jolteon, by the way, was it's got quick attack. So I thought if that didn't knock it out, and then the psychic hit, then we had quick attack with Jolteon, so we just a light tap to finish it off, much like reminiscent of round 1, if anyone's seen the round 1 Mewtwo episode. Okay, let's go Hyper Beam. Let's finish with a Flourish. There we go. Oh, critical hit. which would have meant that did less damage, but it doesn't matter. What a Beedrill. So Beedrill has knocked Mewtwo out, but not the way I was hoping. So, there we go. Pokemon Stadium. Completed. Only using mental Pokemon. So we just need to give out an MVP award, so we'll give it Beedrill. I think it's fairly safe for that one. So Beedrill can be MVP. And that is it. That is Pokemon Stadium, done and dusted. Now, I said earlier there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about just while this finishing sequence is done. I'm going to do that now. So I talked about a few things throughout the series, one of which was Pokemon that I hate facing. So between recording the last episode and this one, I actually went away and thought about what would be my Nightmare 6 Pokemon to face, and I've come up with the following. So, Clefable, definitely, Tentacruel, Hypno, Kangaskhan, Taurus, and I was not sure about the last one, but I ended up going for Vaporeon. Got a couple of honourable mention as well for Arcanine. Lapras, Snorlax, Charizard. The reason why I didn't pick Lapras or Snorlax is because I like them, basically. So yeah, so those 6 are... So Vaporeon, Taurus, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Tentacruel, Clefable. Obviously it's moveset dependent, but yeah, I think on reflection they'd be my 6. The other thing I mentioned as well was if I was in a gym leader in Gym Leader Castle, I'd be a ghost trainer. So what would be my my 6 Pokemon, given the fact that there's only 6 ghosts on the game? Sorry, 3 ghosts on the game, and I need a team of 6. So first of all, obviously I'd have Gengar. So Gengar would be my version of Persian that is to Giovanni, or Charizard is to Blade. So I'd always pick Gengar when I was battling. Then my other 5 would be Haunter, for obvious reasons. I wouldn't pick Ghastly. So my other 4 would be, because I'm trying to pick Pokemon that would fit what I think would fit the theme of a gym, not just 4 Pokemon that I like. So my first one would be Golbat, because the rationale behind Golbat is quite simply, I associate ghosts with haunted houses and bats with haunted houses. So I'd have a Golbat, then I'd have an Executor, because I think you can make a case for a Psychic Pokemon. Obviously Executor as well would counter the weakness to ground that Gengar has. And I wouldn't want a pure Psychic, so I wouldn't want like a Hypno and Alakazam, so I'd have Executor. And then for my last 2 spots, I'd have Chansey, because I think Chansey is a bit of a weird Pokemon that I think, and it's a normal type, and I think normal types can go with any gym really. Plus, if a Blade can have a Parasect, which is basically the antonym of a Charizard, then I can have a Chansey in a Ghost Gym. And my last choice would be Snorlax, which I don't really like, to be honest. But I was torn between Snorlax and I think a bit of a curveball selection in Marowak, because I think Marowak could be a nice callback to the Game Boy game. So if anyone remembers, on the Lavender Town, there's a big tower, isn't there? And that's where you catch Ghastly, and you also catch Cubone in there. And I think when you get to the end of that tower, the Marowak's there. So I thought that'd be a nice callback. I think Marowak would fit the mould for that reason. So yeah, so if I was a gym leader, my 6 Pokemon would be Golbat, Haunter, Gengar, Executor, Chansey, and Snorlax. And that is the end of the closing sequence video. I thought it was pretty short, man. Actually, compared to Pokemon Stadium 2, which I've also completed using rental Pokemon, so go and check that out if you haven't already. Yeah, the closing sequence on that goes on for about 15-20 minutes. I think it lists all 251 Pokemon though, I think that's why. Anyway, as Pikachu et al. Pulls down the sign, that is Pokemon Stadium, done and dusted, completed with only rental Pokemon. So, I think that's all the loose ends tied up. I've given you my thoughts. Like I said, thanks so much for watching any video in the series. If you can leave a comment on the things I've just talked about, or any comments or any in the video, please do that. But I think, for the 40th and final time, your humble commentator says, sayonara.